Well, hello there. Hi, my name is Sean Tierney. I am from New York's majestic Hudson Valley. I'm a 28-year Madison Avenue copywriter, creative director, strategic brand consultant. But now my business is much more exciting. Now my business is the licensing of my specialty food company's intellectual property and assets. My assets have the ability to instantly give any licensee a sustainable competitive advantage over every other company in the entire world in a food category that appeals to over 260 million Americans. Over 260 million, that's a lot of Americans. We're asking for $35,000 in exchange for 20% equity. The money will go toward the legal fees for the crafting of the licensing agreement. Now let's talk chicken wings. According to the National Chicken Council, over 80% of all Americans eat wings. And the fact is that wing love spans all demographics. Ipso facto, yada, 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 over 80% of your Shark Tank viewers eat wings. And wait till they get a load of me. Booyah! 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 Now that we've got that over with, hi, I'm Sean, and I own the world's most award-winning wing sauce brand, Sean's Booyah. Having won 254 of the world's most prestigious awards, Sean's Booyah is the world's most award-winning wing sauce brand 3 times over, so we will never lose that claim. But here's the really exciting, really big money part. Whoever serves my wing sauces on their wings is literally serving the world's most award-winning wings. And they can advertise that fact. Why is that a big deal? I'm glad you asked. Do you remember those 260 million American wing eaters that I mentioned? You know how Americans love the best? Well, imagine if Pizza Hut licensed my sauces and advertised, "Now get the world's most award-winning wings only at Pizza Hut." Those 260 million Americans would beat a path toward Pizza Hut's 7,700 stores and increase Pizza Hut sales a minimum of $110 million annually. How'd you get those numbers? Great question. In the restaurant industry, promoting an award-winning menu item or wine list or chef has been proven time and time again to drive new customers through the door and increase sales. Over 260 million Americans eat wings, and Americans want the best. So when they hear they can get the world's most award-winning wings only at Pizza Hut, a large number of those 260 million American wing eaters are going to beat a path to Pizza Hut's 7,700 locations. If that increases traffic by just 2%, that equals a $112 million increase in annual sales for Pizza Hut. It's a no-brainer. We seek to license our IP and assets for $3 million annually. Please enjoy this video demonstration of Booyah up at the National Buffalo Wing Festival, winning hearts and minds of the world's biggest wing addicts. Booyah!
These are the best wings in Buffalo. The best. The best. Definitely the best.
Best of the best. These are the best.
The best.
That is by far the best sauce I've ever had.
Buffalo reviews Sean's Booyah, the world's most award-winning wing sauce brand.
Hands down, it's the best sauce I've ever had.
Where are you from?
Buffalo, born and raised.
You guys got the best hot wings here in Buffalo, man.
Where are you from?
Buffalo, New York.
These are the best wings.
This was the best.
By far the best wing. I can't get over the sauce. It's the best wing sauce I've ever tasted in my life.
And where are you from?
South Buffalo, man. Come on. Yours are the best.
Best wings ever.
Booyah rock.
You're spanking the competition's ass.
Oh, you're great.
So good. Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
My favorite time.
Oh, man, that's good. That's from Buffalo, New York, man. I'm looking for a good one like this.
Booyah!
Booyah!
By far the best chicken wing sauce in the U.S.
Where are you from?
Buffalo, New York.
They were incredible.
Fest, no doubt, man. Best wings this year, last year.
Booyah! Booyah!
That is the best stuff. That is great sauce right there.
I apologize for my voice today. I've got a cold and we're just trying to make your deadline of Thursday. We just auditioned for you guys and we got a tight deadline, so I'm doing it with a cold. I will sound much better on TV, I promise. I've been making my own wings since 1983. I went up to Buffalo University to visit a buddy then, and I got instantly addicted in one day to chicken wings. I came home to the New York tri-state area, and in 1983, there was no such thing as wings anywhere outside of Buffalo. So I had no choice but to make the wings for myself exactly the way they made them in Buffalo. Before I started the company, I was seen competing on Food Network dozens and dozens of times. I was competing at the National Buffalo Wing Festival, and Food Network shot it. Unfortunately, it was from when I won third place and not from when I won first place. That episode aired for years and years, and every time it aired, a bunch of people would call me up and say, I gotta try your sauce, I gotta try your sauce. So eventually I'm like, everyone wants to try this sauce. So I said, what the heck, let's start a sauce company and we'll name it Sean's Booyah. And we started the company and then the professional competition team. I would say that our biggest challenge so far is the fact that I already had an advertising career. So Booyah was going to have to be a part-time incubator business. The problem is you cannot run a traditional business part-time and do it effectively. So we were going to require, let's say, a creative business model. We decided to try and make the sauce famous while we were part-time so that when we were ready to go full-time, we've already got momentum. Boom. I already had 3 national awards from competing as an amateur up in Buffalo. So we decided to try and get famous by becoming a professional competition wing sauce team. The only thing that mattered in this business is making the best sauces on the planet, entering those sauces in the world's most prestigious spicy food competitions, and winning a bunch of stuff like this. And that's exactly what we did. Our aha moment was more of an aha, uh-oh. It came when we achieved our goal of becoming the world's most award-winning wing sauce brand by like 5 awards. We said, oh, this is great, we're the world's most award-winning. And then it occurred to us, imagine if a 7,700 unit restaurant chain owned our sauces now, and they would be the world's most award-winning place for wings. We said, that would be great. That would be worth millions. Everyone would want to go to the world's most award-winning place for wings. We said, let's see if we can market that to somebody. Let's talk about Buffalo Wild Wings, maybe. Then we said, well, what's the first question they're going to ask? They're going to say, wow, it would be great if Buffalo Wild Wings served the world's most award-winning wings, but the only problem is you only own that claim by a margin of 5 awards. You could lose it tomorrow, and we would never have it again. And we say, oh, you know what? That's right. Uh-oh. So what we had to do, we had to go back to the drawing board. We were so excited to become the world's most award-winning, but then we had to go and win 3 times as many awards in order to make it a sustainable competitive advantage. That was our aha, uh-oh moment. Okay, so we've already said we're about intellectual property and assets, not about consumer packaged goods. That being said, let me tell you a little bit about the sauces, because the sauces substantiate the claim in the intellectual property, and the recipes for the sauces are a part of that intellectual property. Every bottle and every jar is handcrafted by my partner and I in 4-gallon nano batches at our facility in Newburgh, New York, by just 4 hands. See, these are mine and these are his. We only make about 100 cases a year. Last year we sold product at a few street fairs and at Smorgasburg, and we launched our Squarespace e-store in December. In 2016 we had about 4,000 in sales. We'll have about the same this year because We only make so much sauce in our part-time. That's what we do. We are currently beginning testing with a co-packer, and if we are not successful in licensing the brand and we hold on to everything, we will be wholesaling beginning in 2018. We've invested $175,000 in the business. You asked for something personal, so I am a wing addict. I believe I mentioned that earlier. I may be the only person in the world to have had wings in 38 states. Unfortunately, I can tell you that the state of wings in America is abysmal. But we seek to change that. We are on a mission to bring the best wings in America to all of America as quickly as possible, and this licensing agreement could do that. I know. We've got a very odd business model for Shark Tank. But I think the 260 million potential customers will really whet the shark's appetite, if you know what I mean. And frankly, Americans really do want the best. You know that, I know that. And you know that restaurants advertise, try our award-winning this, and new people go in the door. It all just makes sense. The wing sauces Americans are forced to eat right now, they're like the quality of the instant coffee America was okay with in the 70s. And then Starbucks came along and changed everything. We're the Starbucks to those instant coffee wing sauces. Does that make sense? Anyway, before you hit the delete button on me, just remember 80% of Shark Tank viewers will thank you for having us on. They love wings. Thank you for your time. Booyah! Thank you. I'll be here all week.